one-on-one time when it comes to some of the going through it. Because in the races, that's the way it's going to be. So I want to make sure our communication is comfortable so that when we get there, we're not like all over the place.
Sounds good.
I'm being methodical.
Alright, hit my start stream. Get ready for this. Yeah. Hello, Tara. Wow, I haven't seen Sabin in a while.
For real. Make sure you check what your abilities and stuff are, so you kind of know what you're looking for.
She's got a low and everything. He's got high vigor.
Why for does this man have lure? Yeah, they're not even great. Arrow's not too bad, but
Isn't
so let's just cross our fingers and hope for some big sticks.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen Tara with that low of stats.
Yeah, it did roll kind of low, for sure. So obviously, you know, if you can find some other characters with some better stats to work with, then that's going to be the time to switch them out. Ooh, okay.
Oh, hi, Emma.
Well, that doesn't hurt my feelings either.
So looking at it, I'm going to do the typical Terror start for sure. And then probably go into Sabin's 3 since they're combined, depending on levels. And gear. I do have the early Yeti too for Coliseum if necessary.
Yeah, so that's definitely something, you know, as you're kind of going through, it's something to kind of prepare for, pick things up for, etc. Just in case, because generally having that Yeti start is a boon for that. So.
That's kind of useless, right? Yeah.
I mean, more or less. I've never used a gravity rod in a seed, so.
Grab that for Tara.
And then just kind of either make a note if you've got the spreadsheet pulled up, or a mental note that the earrings are here if you don't find them elsewhere.
I bought 2 for Tara, just. We'll check it out. I've been kind of skipping this. But
well, and that's one of those things. Sigil will skip it because he doesn't like the fact that it takes an extra 30 seconds.
I didn't mean to do that.
Thankfully, it's something you can run from. Alright, y'all. You know how to run.
I always forget the... I keep always in the box the third one for some reason. Red Cap, does that stop fire? Or is it just Red Jacket that does?
No, it's just Red Jacket that does. Red Cap ups your HP kind of like Green Beret does. Plume tones.
Everyone's not to roll for Yeti. So how was your day?
My day's been pretty good. I can't complain. I did that VOD review for you, and I ran the seed before that to kind of get a general feel for what was there. So that worked out a little bit.
So Sabin really has no free check. Amaro kind of does, but not really.
Okay, you remember, technically, Sabin does have the free check because he has Collapsing House. And
oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Bad money piece. I can tell you're definitely getting more comfortable with map locations for the most part.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. It's definitely coming back to me better. Oh, so you asked about why I double-checked this? Because I... Ooh, hi.
Oh. Okay, so that's definitely a mental note.
Can we do it? I don't think we can yet.
Not with everything that you've got so far, I don't think.
Not yet.
You see him. I have Yeti sound effects in the background. It's great.
I can hear that.
On the bright side, that means he's sleeping really well.
I think I've been functioning with my consumables a little better too.
Yeah, it's like I said with kind of what you've been going through and whatnot. A better way to route around this
To go straight up.
is when you're up, yeah, going straight up and around the item shop and then coming down the stairs.
I'm gonna buy a red jack, but it's nice to know it's there. Hi.
Oh, with those cheap rods look nice. It might not be a bad idea, especially since you're also looking at hoping... Okay. So normally I would not have sold the pearl rod.
No.
Because a pearl rod is like your best friend against, say, Doomgaze. If you wind up coming against Shardnook, you know, the second, like the other half of her is a demon, technically. Okay. So that holy damage will do a lot. So that's actually one of your better breakables when it comes to a single target.
Gotcha. I do have that ribbon I can sell too. No locks and no cure shield yet. I want to grab that egg as soon as I can, though, for the potential Atma later. Because ribbon's 22,000, so it's not too far off.
Well, you figure, I mean, there's a big difference between 22,000 and 65, so...
We'll see what terrorist checks have and then reconfigure. Snowmorph's not bad.
I was gonna say that's not hateful at all. That's actually really good, especially if your Atma wielder can use it.
So I'm thinking Sabin for Atma if you can use it because he has the high vigor.
He would be ideal. Usually, the Atma users you're gonna want either Locke, Edgar, Terra, Celeste. Those are, and Saban. Those are usually kind of your top people. Edgar is usually about the best one for that kind of thing because he has more or less the game's highest vigor.
This reminds me of like a freaking Elvis song when it starts.
Yeah.
Just Coliseum farther.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case.
Always good to have. Kind of like in that last seed that we played, the cards that came off of Setzer.
Yeah.
Were Ragnarok, so did not hurt my feelings at all.
Nothing. Move you little brat. I already have one though.
Mm-hmm.
37. Okay. I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket for now.
I was about to say, right now you know that that's going to be an Esper, so good information to have.
Everybody fly over? Yep.
Alright, Succession of Witches music.
What's that?
The music's from Final Fantasy VIII. The track is Succession of Witches.
I offer.
Ooh, an offering. Okay.
Offering Atma.
Well, thank you, Seed, for being so kind to give us in-game stuff
money for
so
egg.
early.
Money for egg. Money for egg.
You know what the Seed is telling you? The Atma weapon is calling.
Money. See, it says go buy egg. Go buy egg now. That's actually nice too, isn't it?
It is, actually. It's pretty much the highest powered lance you can get, so...
I've got much better at doing that little hop skip.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and it's one of those things, it saves you a decent little bit of time for what that room is. So normally people will not go for that one chest.
Yeah, I get that one and this one mixed up.
Mostly because it's for that further over, you have to walk so far over for that one chest. It's kind of like in Ancient Castle, the one that's up the left-hand stairs in its room by itself. Generally, we won't do that because you're looking at about 5 screen transitions for one box.
Oh, hi, XCOM.
Okay. Good starter wacky stick.
The weakest of the bunch, but I'll take it. I'm all.
Alright, so we already have a character. That's happy. I'd much rather be hunting espers than characters.
No, why did I? Okay, so I'm gonna go grab an egg and then go into Burning House. Well, actually, the Burning House. I don't want to screen.
Collapsing house, yeah.
Yeah, Collapse House, Burning House. House that's being destroyed. No, that's not it. That's the other place. Damn it.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure the egg is in South Figaro.
Yep, it is.
So Tabby Suit sells fairly well. Let's see.
Oh, the ribbon.
There it is. I was going to say, I know it's up here somewhere. Does that egg be calling your name?
Yeah, it is.
Alrighty, so you said you're going to hit Collapsing House.
Yes, I can check the shops and then... depending on what
you can also check the price there as well, so that you know the differential, while also getting a check done.
So after that, I'll probably jump into savings check so I can get some levels.
The other thought would be, since you are in the World of Ruin and you have so much stuff on you,
Coliseum.
You might, and the Yeti, that it might not be a bad idea to check the Coliseum to see what you can find there. Because if you can find something like a rag or whatever that can help you get off the ground even faster, is not sad.
It's like every shop has mega lectures today.
That just makes me wonder what it's trying to say.
It's saying that Gary will get hit by a frickin' fallen one.
We're gonna try to avoid that.
Yes.
Okay, so price is about the same, so depending on where you're at the time that you have the money and you need it.
Okay, so no, this one's safe. This one is safe, right?
Yep, that one's safe.
That's
the ones that you have to worry about is the left one up by the fireplace downstairs and the one that's in this room right here.
So that one to the left there, right?
Yep, that one is the monster in a box.
Oh, hi.
Ooh. Okay, so now the Coliseum may not be as much of a thing unless you happen to be over in that vicinity later and want to look for something. Of course, it all depends on who can equip that, too.
We'll do our little gear up after this. Just,
Yep, once you hit outside, that would be the perfect time to gear up, take a look at what you're doing, take stock of everything, and then start figuring out where you're going to run to.
So I could probably afford that Esper. You think that'd be great before we hit terrorist checks or savings checks?
I mean, it wouldn't go remiss to pick it up, especially since you have a lot of other things that you need. So there's not a whole lot you need money for. So if you can afford it,
so I could probably sell that. I can have a Mega Lecture I can sell. I don't think I was too far off. Blast Drum, it's only $20. That one, hold on to that one, hold on to.
I was about to say, the wall ring would be okay, one of the air anchors would be okay, the blizzard would be okay. X potions if you need to.
Hold on to that. High egg. There we go.
Yep, there you go.
Because now I can start getting magic on Terra.
Yep. That, and you can also check whatever kind of stat builds they have.
Yep.
maybe something that'll be useful for who you have.
Let's see. Let's check.
We haven't checked who the.
He cannot use that. Boo.
But he can use the Illumina.
His vigor's 34. Still higher than Terra. But I'll have Terra use my magic, I think. Never mind. So she can use it.
That's what I figured. Mm-hmm.
So we'll do this.
Question is, what ability does Mog have at this point?
Oh, I thought I saw him. Yeah, steal.
Steal. Okay. Check your espers.
Bolt 2's not terrible. Stamina. MP plus 30. Warp, so bolt. And so stamina would probably go on her.
Well, stamina is not really a big stat for you to use. I would also look at the possibility of, I mean, both of them are Bolt 2. So I would put, honestly, I would put one on Sabin for right now. Maybe the one that has the MP plus, because the Illumina, that critical hit that you're wanting to get off the top, requires having some magic. Now remember, Illumina does the same amount of damage in the back row, so you don't have to put Sabin in the front row. So because he has your Illumina, he can actually sit in the back row. I'd give him the hero ring. Yep, got that. In terms of Terra, if you're going to be using your magic with her, I'd almost put both earrings on Mog, to be completely honest with you, so that he can break rods and do spells, because if you're looking at swinging the Atma weapon with her later...
She doesn't really need it anyway.
You know, eventually that's not going to be as much of a thing.
Hey, Meow, how are you doing, buddy?
So at this point, you have a fairly decent offensive. You have breakables that can get you through kind of the beginning grinds. So you said you're planning to go where now?
Savage checks.
All right.
Just 'cause they're all together.
I'd say that's a good way to do it. You can, I mean, it's pretty easy to farm Imperial Camp, which is up north of you-ish.
Yep,
yeah,
right
there you go.
So I know I'm close. Meow, I've been a affiliate for almost 7 years now. Oh shoot, put my thing back on. Easy fight at least.
It's okay. I was gonna say that's not sad.
Couple levels. I gotta move Terra up.
Great. What do you currently have equipped on her? Speaking of,
she has my
weapon-wise.
Excalibur.
Okay, she does have the Excalibur. Good. So make sure that you go into your menu whenever you go to save right after this, and make sure that she's in your front row.
Oh, so row doesn't keep it permanent?
Okay, no. If you use row in a fight, it will always reset back to whatever it is in your actual menus.
You said
so the only way for it to be
skip
permanent is when you're actually doing it inside of your menu.
You should just pretty much just skip chests in here, right?
More or less, yeah. Like, you can check the right, not the kick it chest, but the one where the monster in a box is. Technically, you can get that chest that's in there with it. I wouldn't obviously do anything with the monster in a box because you don't need anything. You have an offering already. So possibly getting that other chest if you want to. But right now, you're pretty much set for a while, and it's not really right there on the way.
So.
Come on, good grindies. These are not bad. All right. So remember, you're going to want to break rods with Mog.
That's right.
I mean, not that anybody else is really trying to give him a time of day. I might swing with Sabin at this point.
Well, the reason I was holding on to like bosses for bosses. I only have 5 of them, so I was kind of in my head. I didn't want to use them. But.
Well, the only reason I was saying that with the Ralphs is because they are kind of beefy, but it looks like that Illumina, like Saban, is swinging for the fences. So
Mog does have Ice 3, so would that be something to actually use? You think?
Oh yeah, yeah. If he's already got the spell, why not?
I should say that for the boss.
Well, you remember in this one you don't really have a boss, so you're just kind of taking down your fights. The fastest you can get them down, the better.
Awesome, yo. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate you, buddy. I hope you've been well. I haven't seen you for a while. Good easy grandies.
Yeah, they're swinging it now.
Good easy grandies. I think this would be a good rod fight.
Or the Ice 3, even.
I don't know if I have that much for it now, yeah.
You don't? Yeah. Alright.
You know what?
I mean, apparently, the Yeti says that he is more powerful and he does not care what these bugs want.
Yeti says no. So this is Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide. There's an open world randomizer. I am learning how to replay it. My friend in chat is my mentor, Dragon Lady K. She's awesome too. Please give her a follow. Hello. I'll check the Esper when I sit again. That's over here.
And remember, you don't need to heal here because you can heal at the pond inside. Yep. Just make sure that you save outside.
I saved before I got on my ship.
Fair enough. Other side. Right.
I didn't put the thing back on still. I'm stupid.
I mean, really what it is you're just really wanting to make sure that you have plenty of levels. Like,
yes,
just roll with
totally
it. It's totally on purpose.
Totally it. I'm not a potato, I swear.
No. We have learned that unfortunately, the potato is usually cyan.
Potato is Gao. Always will be Gao. Always has been Gao.
I wouldn't say that, especially in Moogle Cup when he's got shock, or he's like the only rage you have. Sometimes. Never sleep on a retainer, which is also shock.
All the Espers. Hi, Fender. We will check that before boss.
That one certainly doesn't hurt my feelings at all.
We'll check that before boss, though.
Mm-hmm.
Can you move? Move, por favor.
The ghosties be trolling. Oh, yeah. Yes, I want to say you have 2 Espers to check. Remember, you have to go inside the car on this one.
That's right.
Yeah.
I do have 2 Espers to check. I just didn't want to menu as much.
No, you're doing great. These can be kind of nasty, so take them down as fast as you can. And good to know. Apparently, apparently Excalibur heals them.
Oh.
And ice. Okay, so you might want to try doing slots in this one. And of course, you're like me. You have no luck with slots.
Can I run from this?
Yes, you can.
That's option C. Goodbye.
That was their way of saying, oh, all of this, it tickles.
Of course, I'm mostly ice offense.
And normally I run from those, so I wasn't quite sure. Just because the last thing I want is Sourmouth to take over my party.
Yeah. I have one more save point later.
Which is the PTSD. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a PTSD moment for me. Those and Sourmouth.
Oh, go back.
And in this case, there's not a whole lot you would need from those chests inside, so you can pretty much skip it and hit your save point. Good.
Pretty much into the Shinpel Foundry.
We won't fail math checks. That's good.
It's down, down, up, right?
It's first and last. Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Oh
hey,
no!
buddy.
I think I don't know that you're gonna make it through this one. Surely not.
Whatever shall I do?
Probably one of my favorite parts of Moogle Cup, because you don't get this in Ultros League. In Ultros League, you actually have to fight him the hard way. So how about that free calmness protection?
Yay! I think I saw...
We also forgot to check Espers.
Oh, that's right. Shit. Oh.
Yeah, let's see.
Fire.
Ooh.
Sorry, that's good for Mog.
Ah, there we go. Yep, that should live on her from now on. Unless you get a speed 2.
Land.
Yeah, with Barren Falls, you have to park slightly back for whatever reason. Good job remembering the free heal.
Geronimo. Alright, so after this, I'm gonna wall the balance. Probably do Mog's checks, so I can do Cupcat and Harsh too. I'm up there.
Yeah, and not to mention you also have the Welk check in the same area.
Yep.
Bolt, no. She absorbs Bolt.
Oh, shit. Best way to get around... Love token.
At this point, I would be looking at the Ice Rod. And Excalibur will heal her. So if she hasn't done Love Token yet, you could possibly swing with Sabin. But then after she does, you're definitely going to want to hit those rods hard. Of course. Sabin, why you gotta be... Alrighty, so you might want to try slots, or you can do another Ice Rod with Terra. Well, okay, Mr. I got some slot skills. Let's see what you got in lures currently.
Arrow, so it wasn't bad, right?
Arrow would be okay-ish. Another one, Stone, will actually sometimes do damage. It's kind of a hit or miss, but again, your Ice Rods are kind of where your damage is right now. There we go.
A little bit messy, but that's okay.
Well, you know, but that's a rough boss to hit this early on with what you have, especially since most of your people have Bolt or Holy. So I'd say that that was pretty well handled.
Ah, quick.
Yes. Now, that may be one that you would want to move over to Terra once you get close to a dragon to try to get her quick for later on.
Gotcha. Well, Terra's got to be close to 36, 32, I mean.
Oh, and then... Okay. Ice Shield could be worse. Yep, she's close enough you can probably go ahead and throw it on her, because she's currently level 30. So, as soon as you're done with Welk, she'll be good to go.
I got the bucket.
Unfortunately, you've got the bucket on the way. Yep. Exactly. I know it's hurting your feelings not having to use your items.
I gotta learn how to save so often. It's just such a habit.
Well, it's finding a delicate balance. I would rather you save more often than to not save and wind up losing 3 or 4 checks. Because nothing feels worse than either saving over and winding up, you know, stuck and having to literally start all over, or losing 3 or 4 checks worth of stuff.
Alright, so you said his item that he doesn't have is behind...
Okay, so you know where, like, for instance, when you do Moogle defense.
Yes.
After the fight is over, where it drops you where all, like, when you're where all the Moogles are.
Yeah.
Where Mog normally stands, kind of above that north wall, so, like, wherever it drops you right after Moogle defense when you go in.
So Umaru is Esper item.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget your Welk check on your way up. Well, because of course. So at this point, you're going to be looking at slots. You might break a rod on it. Ignore that. Now I wouldn't break a rod because he's going to have his resistances now. Before the first time that you hit him, he's not resistant to anything. He's very highly resistant to melee offense. The only reason, obviously, Meteor will work. That one you can use.
And I have Yeti.
Because that's a and you have a Yeti. Plus you have your slots. So at this point, poor Sabin is weight tricking, more or less. He's like, I'm big and I'm beefy and I can totally hit things. Most of the time. I'm exceedingly jealous of your slot skills. I'm just gonna let you know right now.
My slot block, you mean?
I mean, that's skills. Okay, that's twice now that you've managed to land some pretty sexy damage stuff. I do not have such skills. Me and the little bunny rabbit are really close friends.
There we go.
Very nicely handled. Well done.
We'll check you in a few minutes. Actually, I got a boss coming up, so I should check her. I'll check out the save point.
At the save point. Mm-hmm. You can probably go ahead and do the lone wolf check before you even hit the save point.
That's what I was planning on doing. Mm-hmm. They can save afterwards. Because I'll pop a tent. I only have 7 sleeping bags because I didn't have the money to buy more than that.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we're going to be on a character hunt again today. What is it with you and Seeds where you have to hunt characters?
Always, dude. Always. Oh, should I put the offering on Terra too, since I have the Atma now?
That would not go remiss at this point.
Okay. So
Okay.
Genji's nice.
Again, you'll be able to pick that up in World of Ruin. So like when and if you go to Tritalk, then you'd be able to do that if you wind up, you know, different things that you can do. But with what you have right now, you don't have a whole lot to swing. So as nice as it would be, you don't really have what you need to utilize that. All right. So Tint and Esper checking. Let's hope for some good ace. I'm telling you, my personal Yeti. I come equipped with sound effect.
Here's 2's nice. Magic power, that'll go on Mog. That will go on 7.
Very good. Yep, and that'll also make it so that he has life 3, so that's an extra backup calmness protection if it gets nasty. Good call on your usages there.
I didn't forget to use Moogle Charm this time. I think he's okay solo without the... I think Mog needs the levels for magic.
That would not hurt. Especially, I mean, at this point he's got Ice 3, he's got Fire 3, so he's also pretty decent on your offense. He's also wearing both earrings, so he should be hitting pretty hard with the spells. That's why the Meteor was hitting close to 3k.
I still gotta learn the faster step on this, but I'm just more comfortable with this one.
You know what? But that's the point. Doing the slower one is still faster than getting caught in 5 million fights. So, you know, you do what you're comfortable with, what you're more competent with, and then once you're, you know, work on the other one and you get more proficient with it, that's when you start weaving that in.
Oh. I guess it's not as good as... ice on him, yes.
Ice will be fine on him. He has a high magic defense, so really the rods would probably be a better bet.
No, in the back there.
She's like, but these little guys up front, they're just so cute, I have to beat their face. Good job on your weight tricking.
Mog's
see the difference there?
Mog's just like, I'll just do it.
Yep. But you see what I mean with the difference?
Yeah.
See, he's got a high magic defense. This is a perfect example of showing you that you know, it ignores the magic defense. That poor boss just got abused.
That's nice. We'll take that. Alright, so now you said probably good idea to flip over and do the Dark World now, right?
Honestly, with the checks that you have left currently, the only things you have are, let's see, Mount Zozo is the check that would have a character. Moogle Defense here would have a character. Elite River would have a character. Funbaba check could have a character.
We're right here, so we'll do this one first. It's not that bad.
Well, this one is only going to be an Esper item. Honestly, I would be, since you're already at 7 Espers, I would start trying to check for places that are gonna have your characters. So peeking Mobliz to see whether there's somebody there, or going, like I said, going to Zozo. Elite River is one of those. It's a long one, so I usually try not to do that one as often. But you know, you do what you got to do. It's kind of like Moogle Defense. Honestly, in this particular case, being that you've got 4 characters and 7 Espers, while you were right there with Arvis, I might have gone down and hit the bucket to heal up, but then I probably would have done Moogle defense in the off chance that it might be a character. Because, you know, usually the saying is that characters lead to characters, and Mog was the first character you found. So the probability of Moogle defense being a character is a little bit higher. And since you were already there in Narsh, it would have been a good one to take at that time. What are we looking for in the box? Oh, we're not. We're trying to remember our way. Okay.
I was going to that upper window. That's the lower window. I'm behaving.
See, this is a place you can check the pots if you wanted to. I mean, they're literally right here. Like I said, anything that is right on your path, more or less, that's only like 1 to 2 steps away, you can usually get away with getting those just in case you need extra money. Say, for instance, you wind up getting Setzer and you decide to check Coal Engine and you look at the shops while you're there to see if there's sticks. Then you have stuff to sell. Same as if you decide you wanted to take a Coliseum run at some point.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
It's one of those with the offense that you have right now, you're really okay for the most part. Because, I mean, everybody you have is going to take stuff down. I would absolutely look into possibly using spells because those slam dancers are gross. They're mean ladies.
Well, she's going to eat a fireball to the face.
Yeah. Tap dancers, slam dancers, they always make me worried because of the waist shake. It would be very unpleasant if Terra was to get muddled. Fortunately, quick fight, done and done. Keep moving along. Yay, character.
What did you think about moving him instead of the Yeti?
Honestly, right now, Yeti is a big part of your offense. Like, he's not hurting anything. His damage is pretty decent. And you don't actually have a weapon or anything right now that could go onto Shadow. So the people that you have are going to be your better bet. Now, say you do a couple checks and you wind up with like a VK or something else that he can use, then I'd take a look at it.
I'm going to check the auction house from not too far from here. Coliseum, I should say. Just I was right in the area anyway.
Mm-hmm. Aw, see? That doesn't make anybody sad. Neither does that. And that value knife doesn't make... Oh, okay. Because you already have a muscle belt.
Let's start at the top and work our way down. Now, would you just skip that and go straight for the...
Honestly, I would probably start trying with the VKs first, although an Atma weapon wouldn't hurt because you do know where a Genji glove is. So you'd be able to do a Genji offering if you wanted to. But as of right now, it's just a matter of, like, VKs are not bad, and especially with this, you can check and see who can use it. And this is that perfect time to figure out whether or not you would want to switch to Shadow. You know, or if the Yeti can use it by some miracle. Let's see.
Shadow can use it.
I mean...
Mara can use it too, though.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like the Yeti would have a better chance. The Yeti's going to have a stronger vigor, so he might actually be your better bet for that.
Would you go for the full 4?
I wouldn't go for 4 of them at this point. Like, you only know where one Genji glove is, so right now you're set for him. And I don't know that Mog was able to use an Illumina, so... I think after the ammo weapon, I'd probably bail out. No, that's not gonna feel good.
That's fine.
But it worked.
Alright, so now we go back and do Moogle check to get that Genji.
Yep. At this point, that's when I would hit the
Moogle Escape.
No, right here. Yeah.
It's the World of Balance.
You don't.
Right?
No, World of Ruin. It's in World of Ruin. So you'll be able to do your Yeti check and everything. So you're going to go through Arvis's house, kind of like you would normally come back from whenever you go to save Terra in Vanilla.
Yep. Free heal. And I just go talk to Arvis, right?
Well, Arvis isn't going to be there, so you don't have to worry about it. You're not doing Moogle defense. What you're going to wind up doing is, since you're already here, to get this Genji glove, you're going to go in Arvis's house, go out his back door, and go get your Genji glove, and then use a warp stone to warp out. And then at that point, you can decide on whether you want to go up and try Talk and Yeti checks, or if you want to switch over to World of Balance and possibly try Moogle defense. Secret of Mana music. Yeah.
Such a great game.
It really is. And there's also an item in the wall. Sometimes that can wind up being something really good. So always remember, if you're going to be there to do that check, that you definitely check what's in the wall as well.
We were going to put the Esper on Terra to get quick on her. Who had that? That was...
I want to say it was Ifrit. Because you've already taken it off. Because remember, you moved it off of...
there we go.
Mog.
So who didn't have an Esper?
Remember, Yeti can't equip one.
That's right.
But you may want to actually put the VKs and the Genji glove on him at this point.
Yeah, okay, I'm going the right way. My mind just like...
I mean, that's my brain on any day, so fair. And the good thing is, while you're here, you know, hopefully, if you're lucky enough, both of these will wind up being Espers. But if not, you know, one or the other is enough to at least warrant this. Plus, you get quick on Terra.
And we can spank a dragon.
And then can switch, and then, you know, flip her back over to your speed Esper.
Would you spank the dragon first?
That's really up to you. I probably would, because all of the Espers that you have on are stats that are benefiting your people. So there's not a whole lot of spells that you're really going to need right now that are going to take a lot to learn. Oh, this poor dragon. Oh, of course he's going to try to be ugly. He's like, I got to get something in there. Gonna hit the Yeti.
A terrible license.
Now, does your Yeti have your ice shield?
Nope.
Or no, he can't. It must be Terra.
Yeah, she has an ice shield.
Okay, and then remember to put her Esper, her speed Esper, back on. And say Sabin is still on. There we go. He is still on his strength, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Good. Ready to take on the world.
What's that for an item?
Yeah, he has the happy back row wacky stick.
So I'm gonna
so
go
I would
Sabin.
obviously not. Yeah, I was about to say I would not swing with her.
Yeti.
And of course, the Yeti's like, "Hey, I got plans." Right. Oh, poor Welk.
He's a good boy. He's a dead boy.
Welk, that was over.
He's a good boy, but he's a dead boy.
Very dead boy.
Now, would you check the match in the box here to see if we get a second offering for Amara?
Normally no. Because at this point, he's already a whole lot of unfettered damage. And with him being uncontrolled and Terra technically being uncontrolled, you have to kind of like pare that back a little bit.
Phantom's nice.
Not hateful. That's also putting you at 5'8", so... If this happens to be another Esper, at that point you're only searching for one character. And that's not sad either.
Well, we can go pick Moblas after this.
You might want to take a look at your Espers just to see if there are any better stats, like if one of the ones you have has like magic power +2 or something.
That's good.
Oh, it's so sad. Yeti, my friend, why can you not use Espers? Okay, yeah, you're good. So that obviously told you as an item, but like you did there, generally it's better to go ahead and take it because we still don't know exactly how many checks it's going to take to find a character. So it... Oh, so remember to run here? Yeah. See? As I said it, I didn't even have to. Anytime you want to swing at people, lady.
Can you do something, please? Thank you. I want to unleash my Yeti.
Alright. Now you can let go. Because they won't actually attack or do anything. And then I would probably swing the Sabin next. Because the Illumina has a possibility of proccing Pearl. And then it's pretty much just unleash.
Do that first, that's a little bit faster.
Mm-hmm. And then wait trick, just in case. Alright.
Ow.
I don't think she likes Sabin. Could be just me. But the Yeti took care of it. That experience doesn't hurt either. Remember, you can use your warp stone here.
So grab a quick heal while I'm here.
The only reason I might not have come in here for that is if you're planning to do Moogle defense, you were going to go into Narch anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You could also, again, you could also peek Moblas at this point. You also have Cave on the Veldt that you haven't checked. So if you don't want to flip over, those are both... Yeah.
Nowhere near.
Yeah, so it's good to pinpoint and kind of figure out what you need. Are you a character? Nope. Guess not. You guys can keep it. It's okay if it's protecting you.
Little kids with lightsabers. No, it's the young ones. Peak Fanatics Tower too, I suppose, since I'm right here.
Fanatics Tower, you don't have Strago, so you're not going to want to peek that one. You're going to want to go Cave on the Veldt, probably, which is just north of you.
That's right.
Nice that it's playing Yeti music here. It's got a story to tell.
Go away, doggo. And then after this, I think I'll go to Floating Continent, because I think that's a good bet.
Yeah, actually, that might be where you have to go.
That's a bit more XP for the final Kefka, because I'm still a bit lacking, I think.
You're not lacking too horribly bad, because you still have to worry about taking your statues down. Believe it or not, you don't have to have quite as many levels. Hello, character. How nice of you.
So this would be 15 after this, but yeah, it's still too far.
Yeah, you're gonna look at running the tower at this point. Oh no, I don't think you're gonna be able to beat this one.
He's so hard.
Although it do make me nervy about them statues. We still haven't seen Doom Gaze.
I am gonna check the shops here on the way out just see if I can buy something else. At least the relic shop anyway.
Well, the question is, what exactly are you looking for?
Yeah, that's a good call, I guess. I'm still just in my mind that I don't have enough armor, but...
I mean, you might want to look... I mean, you can look at armor if you want to, although your people seem like they're doing pretty well. Make sure you put the Atmo weapon back on her. Your armor is mostly okay, all things considered, but you might want to look at your perishables to make sure that you have enough there. Yeah, it's more or less all the same stuff. Alrighty. Could be worse. So you still need an Esper.
Oh shit, I do.
But obviously you have all of Setzer's checks, so yeah.
Head before mind.
You have what you need to take care of this.
Meteor.
Remember, you cannot.
Bet, right?
Exactly. You can't use the single targets anymore. Let's make sure. There you go. I was gonna say make sure you're weight tricking, but you got it. And that is a wonderful proc.
Would you?
Didn't even need that meteor.
I was gonna say, would you try calling him? But I don't really need anything else, I guess.
Well, I was going to say, no, if at this point your offense, you have everything you need. The only thing that would have been nicer is having mute, and you can always check your Magicite and see if you are fortunate enough to have some, but otherwise you have your calmness protection. So at that point, the only thing you're missing is mute and possibly well, you have Odin, so you have some insta-death as well. So you are looking further down. Fenrir has Scan Reflect, Bahamut, more speed.
Yep. So no silent mode.
Correct. So you're not going to have any mute. You have insta death with Odin.
Yep.
You do have your calmness protection.
Yep.
So now it's just a matter of boosting stats. Thinking about who's doing what at this point, obviously. So
I'm thinking...
Remember that your right-hand lane is going to be the ones that are probably going to be going up the middle. So whoever you want to be going in your middle lane is who you're going to put over there on that side.
What about that?
I think that's a pretty solid team.
Getting characters late makes them a little bit viable at least too.
Mm-hmm.
Not like crazy viable, but better than potato.
Let's muscle belt, maybe. Yep. And then make sure that you put the other BK on. There you go. So that group's all set. Game's got jokes.
Hi, Toy Lab.
Mm-hmm.
Now, would you kill dragons for a little bit of XP or no?
Don't forget your doorway there.
Oh, I thought it was a chest one. Shit. Marvel shoes are decent, right? Aren't they like all those
Marvel
stuff?
shoes, they do have a lot of stuff, but it's kind of a toss-up. So, although Marvel shoes can be beneficial, they're not as consistent. And especially here at the end, you want to make sure that you're being as consistent as possible. And this group has your Moogle charm?
Yeah, I put it on Mog, I thought. Good goal.
And why are we checking boxes?
I did not. Why did I go that way? I did not mean to go that way.
It's that loot goblin in you.
No, I'm still not good with routing the entire thing. I always think it's that top room for some reason. My computer just tried to restart.
I saw that. It was like, hey, just to let you know. So normally you will see that a lot of people, including myself, will wind up doing this third group first because the way that things flow, it tends to be a little bit better. Because you can hit this group, go ahead and get this fight out of the way.
I don't have...
So Bolt 2 might actually be better. Because remember, whenever you have weaknesses, they do extra damage. And for less MP. So that's always nice. Oh, how nice. Could not ask for a friendlier Inferno in KT, because Inferno is gross at higher levels. So, yeah, there you go. I was going to say you probably want to heal up, and then mosey along.
It still feels like Sabin's like just not up to par.
Well, you have to remember he's also competing with Terra, who has an egg. If you are overly concerned about your levels, you can always take a dragon on your way up. Remember, you can walk yourself on up to the switch after.
Yep. I actually did remember that time too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could tell the minute I started making noise. You're like, yes, I got it. I know.
Alright, so Magimester's out, Doom's out.
Doomgaze and Pulte are probably the only two that you really have any kind of major concerns with. Air Force. Oh no. 'Tis the fishes.
So how's your day?
So, have you read any good books lately? Like, how's the weather?
I don't even have to heal after this. This is fantastic.
Apparently, there's supposed to be some kind of trick with these where you, like, count to 5 or 10 before you attack or something. And it'll put it on the timer for it to actually pop the purple fish fast, but... Your bite was denied, sir.
Get dunked. I'm not gonna get arrogant and not save. I'm gonna learn my lesson from last time.
Yeah. Always save.
I'm gonna learn my lesson. You know, I didn't really have to. Because Mog is just gonna ice 3 his ass.
Oh, this is gonna be cute. Bye!
Alright, so here's my thoughts for 3. I'm gonna do Phantom on Mog, I'm gonna do Odin on Shadow. No, not Shadow.
So here's the question. Why are you gonna do Phantom instead of Fenrir on Mog?
I guess I could use either one.
Well, Fenrir is going to be a little more... It is a more reliable source.
Okay.
Because although Phantom works, if anything casts a spell on you, then it no longer works.
I'll come back to you. Heal you up in a second. I forgot to.
So Phantom is kind of one of those backups, but when you're invisible like that, you are susceptible to spells. So if they, like for instance with Sabin, he can block spells. Of course the Yeti is going to body slam. But like I was saying, so with the Illumina, Sabin is better equipped to completely... Oh no. Oh no.
That's fine.
Oh, thank God.
That's fine. It's fine. I'm already doing this all along. It's fine.
That's his victory dance. He's just doing it early, right?
He just wanted to dance. It's okay. I promise.
Whew. I think my life flashed before my eyes just then. Because that is exactly how that boss gets me from time to time.
While we're on button, I'm not going to forget. We're going to do this now.
And you might want to go ahead and fix your espers so that you don't forget that either.
then Odin and him, I guess.
Probably, yeah.
Oops.
Well, I was about to say, yeah, your Yeti's all good, thankfully.
Yep.
So now it's just the magic lady.
What evil sins has she committed that will speak into existence?
Oh. I mean, it's not the one I would like to see, but it could be worse. Asshole. You know, you might have an ice rod left.
I mean, he's still pretty high. It's still vital. Bolt over fire?
Yeah, definitely, because he absorbs fire.
That's what I thought. And I don't usually do ice on him.
You may do as well to just swing with her, believe it or not. Of course, I say that, and she's like, hey, this octopus right here. There we go.
She's one sashimi, it's fine. It's been a long day, she's hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Esper for her.
On her, you can either do Unicorn, just in case, or Phantom. That's pretty much where I'd be looking at.
She is also... no, she's not.
Let's see what you got here. Yeah, I'd probably go with that one. And then just top her off. Alrighty. So as we are stepping up here to our switches, what order are you looking to put people in?
Alright, so Mog has my protection, so he'll be 4, Sabin 3, and then Terra and Amara 1, 2. Because Sabin has my Odin for the inside.
Right. I was going to say, I would probably put Terra in your second spot. That way that when you're higher up, she comes up faster. Although, because the Yeti kind of does his own thing. So since you don't have to menu with him at all, having him in the number 1 spot, it just means he's going to do whatever he's going to do, and your other people are getting to you faster.
I have to remember I have quick if I need it.
You might actually want to plan for quick once you're looking at tier 3.
Yep. Alright, so cake for days, Terra, 7 more.
Of course. Good job on choosing to pinpoint some damage while you're waiting to get rid of that arm.
Good boy.
And don't forget to work on your weight tricking in this too. Because of course it did. So obviously you're going to want to row Terra.
Yep.
Whenever you get her up.
Okay, so
there we go.
Would you move Mog back to the back?
No, he should move to the back whenever you get to the next tier, because I believe they reset. Thankfully, Soft is a good friend of yours right now. You should have some softs. Please tell me that was Head that died. Yes. Wow. Alright. And no counters? Okay.
Refresh Fenrir, right?
Yes.
And then Odin.
I mean, you don't have to right away. I probably would start with trying to ice 3 Tiger. Because you don't have mute. So at this point, Tiger is pretty much your worst enemy. Magic is annoying, but Tiger is worse. Don't forget you got your insta-death that you're trying to get rid of tools with.
That's right. I have an instant Yeti, too.
I mean... And Tara's got what? Bolts and fire?
Yep. Alright, so she's dead. Would you just fire Tiger?
You can. Either that or just swing. Because again, the hit and magic have the 2 highest HPs out of this group. Mm-hmm. Good job with your weight tricking.
No, would you go for guy pointing left at first? It doesn't really matter, I guess.
Normally, yes. I probably would go ahead and try to get rid of magic first, and the reason is because if you remember, he hits with counter and with dispel. With hit, well, of course, she's making her own rules.
Yeti.
As is the Yeti. Alright. So I guess they say we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. That being the case, I would go for hit at this point. Or use Sabin to try to get rid of... Oh, good boy, Yeti. Now, if you can get magic to die early enough, I would look at using Mog to refresh your Fenrir. There we are. Brain. Sorry. Ooh, it is nasty. Good Yeti. Alright. So at this point, you're going to want to try to recuperate. Please, God, don't kill it. Goodness. Make sure you're weight tricking so that the Yeti doesn't take it. I would probably, at this point, just in the off chance,
use the medical
go ahead and life... no, I don't know that I use the well, you can, theoretically speaking. I think more I would use X Potion on Terra at this point. Because at this point, all he's going to do is hit, but you don't want to get into your next tier and then them open with like a Merton or something and tanker.
Alright, so for this, I can open with Sabin and Girl, right? And
no. Sabin, you remember, Sabin has the Illumina, which is pearl-based.
Okay, now you're here. Okay.
Right.
So would you say Mog with Meteor?
You could do Mog with Meteor, yes. Mainly because you can't pinpoint your damage otherwise.
I forget what shield Sabin has. I'm actually gonna check that too. So he's fire, so I can fire through him if I have to.
Which you may... at this point, I would be using an X Potion on Terra, because they just killed...
Girl.
Just killed Girl, correct. So Yeti helped you out. I would be using Fenrir already to get yourself prepped for that. And then maybe trying to get Sabin up higher. And then just kind of let the Yeti swing. And then see what our damage is like. Start counting.
So that's 6.
So we're looking at 12.
I need to get to what, 20-ish?
Yeah, you're going to want to get to about 20, 21-ish. So really, I would say wait for the Yeti to swing again, go to Terra, and possibly quick and swing twice. Because that's at 24. So use quick, swing twice. Go, lady, go!
Should do it, my math is right. Yep. That's all.
Yep. Because he has 32. So, alright, actually,
I'm going to let Amaro hit, and then we'll see where I am damage. I got to hit it a couple times to get past 30.
I was about to say, you're trying to get past 30k. So, realistically, what I would do is maybe fire through with Mog, swing with Sabin, and then use Terra to weight trick to see kind of where damage is at, and then try to decide on whether or not you need to use quick with her to get him past that 30k. Another thing to do would be to go in the item menu on, say, like Sabin, and take off the fire shield for later.
So that's 12.
Go ahead and swing and weight trick. Yeah. There you go.
12, that's almost 20.
19.
19.
So you're looking at 26. At this point, you can go ahead and, yep.
Wait for Gunner.
And then you're going to want to, I would say, to use running to wait for Gunner, or go ahead. Take shields off, break them. Go to Terra, use quick.
Oh. Might be okay.
Alrighty, well, I don't know. Because that was not enough damage. Oh, there it was. I lied. Look at you! Look at that sub 90! Look at that sub 90!
Let's go.
Hot damn. Good job.
I'll take it.
That's a shiny new PB. What?
Let's go. Hey, Sigil. Thank you for the GG.
Very well done. How did you feel about that overall?
I thought we did really well. My flying could have been a little bit smoother, but I don't think it was terrible.
No, actually, aside from like one or two little places, you pretty much were hitting your spots. So I'd say that you're navigating, obviously, it'll get better over time. It already has. A lot of the stuff, you know, I really was only having to kind of tweak little things here or there, or talk to you about little things here or there. But for the most part, you were making your decisions and figuring your stuff out. So kind of as we're going ahead, I'll try to kind of take more of a further and further backseat to kind of give you more of the reins. So that way that you're making these decisions a little bit more on your own. And then just kind of poking you if I see something here or there, or try to remind you.
So I think I was better with my looting. I don't think I was as much of a loot goblin as I normally am.
Yeah, actually, you managed your looting perfectly. After I did mention, what are you looking for?
Yes.
You know.
Well, I was looking for stuff.
If that's all I have to do, whatever.
I was looking for armor, so I was looking for stuff, but I guess I didn't really need it in the end anyway.
Mm-hmm. So basically, it comes down to that whole statement of like the best defense is a stronger offense. If you have enough to be able to mitigate the damage, plus you're using your weight tricking so that stuff is not hitting you as much, armor is helpful, but it doesn't, especially in Moogle Cup, it's not as important. Now, in Ultros League, that is a whole different ball game. But in Moogle Cup, it's a lot more forgiving.
I was going to do a second, but I think I'm going to take the PB and call it a good night and just sleep on what I have. I think
sounds good. Are you going to hit the books again tomorrow?
Absolutely, 100%.
All right.
I think it's better to end on a good note, and so having a second seed that might not be good coming off as like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a good motivator. It's a very good motivator to have something that worked out that well.
I've been on the fence for Switch 2. To buy it, not to buy it.
Then again, I could wake up in 2 hours and be like, I want to go play a scene, so because I don't work tomorrow.
Well, I mean, if you don't work tomorrow, I can always I can do some stuff midday. Like if you want to hit hard on extra seeds and whatever else, you just pop me a message.
Yeah, I might.
Because right now I'm on summer bridge.